Hey guys, so next random thought. Manifestation is real. It's real, you know, and honestly, the only way for it to work is for you to believe that it's real first. If you don't believe that you can bring something to yourself, then it's not going to come to you because, like, long story short, the universe brings to you what you give to it, like, as far as energy goes. So, like, if you want something positive to happen, like say, oh, I want to get a better job, right? But every time you apply for a new job, you're like, oh, I might not get that job. You know, my resume isn't the best. But if you have a negative thought towards whatever it is that you want, that negative thought will carry further than a positive thought will, in my opinion. That's just how I see it. Because, and for me, I feel like it's because people obsess over negative things more than people obsess or overthink about positive things. So if you say like, wow, you know, I applied for a manager job, but I've never been a manager and I don't have a degree in anything. So, I probably won't get this job, but I'm just going to go for it anyway and hope for the best. You know, the fact that you said, I may not get this job, I may not get this job, you may not get the job. But if you say, I could get this job, I could get this job, but I don't know, so we'll see what happens, then you're more likely to get that job, if that makes sense. You can't make somebody give you a job. However, you may not get that job, but somebody sees you while you're at that interview and they offer you a job and you get that job. But for example, if you look at it negatively from the beginning, the way that you move around it is going to be negative. Like, they may call you back, but then you may be like, oh, you know what, I'm not going to go on the interview because it's just an interview. They're not going to hire me anyway. It's going to be a waste of my time. I'm just going to wait for a job that I know I'm going to get. Like, yeah, then you're not going to get that job. It's impossible. You're stopping yourself from getting that job. It's really that simple. Like, and it's not so, like, if you know exactly what you want and you focus on that and you write it down and you talk to people about it, that's going to happen. It's going to happen for you. Like, there's no time frame or how long it takes for it to happen. However, the more energy you put into it happening, the closer you're going to get to it happening. It is not a matter of if it will happen. It's a matter of if you want it to happen or not. If you want it to happen and you believe it can happen, it will. If you want something to happen but you're unsure about if it's possible, then it's really on you if it comes to you or not, you know? And in my experience, like, for a long time, I wanted to create something that, it gives to other people, whether it be being a life coach or being a Reiki healer, or I wanted to be a therapist, marriage and family therapist. I want to open up a school at some point. So, like, there's a lot of things that I want to do, but in order for those things to come, I have to know that those things are going to happen. And I need to be able to focus on one thing at a time. I can't become all those things at one time. So for me to manifest anything, I have to focus on one manifestation at a time. You can't just be like, I want to be successful and then expect for a brand new house, a new car, a banging career, and the perfect soulmate to just drop on your lap. Like, that's a very generic thing to ask for. Success could be anything. You're successful if you make it to work on time. And you won't see that as your manifestation because that's not what you meant, but that's what you said and that's what you got. You succeeded in something and that's that. But for me, back to the point. I ramble a lot, as you guys will learn if you keep watching. For me, I specifically wanted to make more money. I wanted to have enough money to be comfortable and to build my business. And when I say comfortable, I mean make enough money to pay my bills and have extra. Okay, that's specifically what I asked for. I wanted to make enough money to pay all of my bills and have extra left over. I want to have enough money to start my business and make it successful. That's what I asked for. So once I decided that, once I realized that that manifestation was working for me, I dove right into it. I was like, all right, cool. Well, I asked for money and here money is, so clearly this shit works. Like that was all I needed. And it was only $50, but it was $50 more than I had, and I had specifically asked for it, and there it was. So no one can tell me that that wasn't me manifesting something. In addition to that, like I was saying, because I saw that, and that made me believe that manifestation is real and works for me, or could work for me, is working for me. I just was like, okay, cool. So I'm gonna, I was actually talking to a friend of mine, Danielle, and I was saying to her, once that started happening, like, should I start asking for these things more often? Should I ask for it twice? Should I ask for it louder? Should I, like, what is the formula to make more than $50 come to me? Because I kept getting money in increments of 50, like left and right. It was just coming from nowhere, and it was like, wow, like, cool, like, all right, but I want more than $50 at this point. Like, if I know now that I did that for myself, now I want more than $50. Like, I never asked for $50 specifically. I just asked for what I asked for. I said this already. And once I had that conversation with her, maybe a week later, an opportunity came, and I'm working through that. And then, excuse me, maybe like a week or 2 weeks after that, or actually yesterday or today, I got another opportunity to make some money. And, this opportunity is going to happen double time what the first opportunity was. Now, the first opportunity is still an amazing opportunity, and I'm still into that, and that's still going on too. But again, because of what I'm asking for and what I'm seeing for myself, like what I'm really focusing on, like when I meditate and like throughout my day when I'm trying to get things done and I'm deciding what's important right now, like going down my priorities list, like the things that I'm doing are all geared towards these opportunities at this point, because I know that I brought those to myself, and the fact that they're even opportunities is my manifestation in itself, because now that I have the opportunity, it's definitely going to happen. Because if that's what I'm asking for, why wouldn't I do what I have to do for that to go through, so my point is that manifestation is real, and I'm hoping that me, talking about how it works for me will help others to give it a chance and just see how it works for them. I don't know. That's all I have to say about that.